1, 2, 3. 아직도 내 거라는 착각은 그만. 예전에 그랬던 내가 아냐. 아침이 담긴 소리에 그 충전 마치 폈는데 전이 정신 못 차려해. I'm sick and tired. 너를 위해서는 어색한 나를 이제 좀 받아들래. I think I'm going crazy.
I guarantee the action she took of tweeting out to Metro had nothing to do with the Metro employee eating her sandwich. Because we all know, as I've already said, it's one on the, you know, the level of severity. Right? Like, okay, she's eating a sandwich on Metro. Well, she shouldn't be doing, but okay. Right? Now, I would argue it's because the lady, how she responded with, mind your business, what Natasha Tynes got in her feelings. Right? She was like, oh, I can't believe you said something like that to me. She got in her feelings, and she wanted to take revenge on the lady. How she thought she was going to take revenge was by getting her in trouble. So she took a picture, and I hope Metro sees this, and blah, 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 and that's what happened. Is Natasha Tynes in the wrong? No, she's not in the wrong. Now, here's the thing. This whole incident is a tantamount to jaywalking. That's what it is. It's a tantamount to jaywalking. Jaywalking, I would argue, on a scale of 1 to 10, no cars passing by, the person just crosses the street. 1 to 10, a level 1 on severity, right? But if an officer that day happens to see you and goes whoop, and gives you a ticket, is he in the wrong? No, he's not in the wrong. You're in the wrong. Now, you could argue, like, really, you ain't give him a ticket for jaywalking, officer? Like, you can argue it, right? But if he chooses to give the person a ticket and not pardon them, there's nothing you can say about it. It is what it is. There's nothing that this employee can say about Eve, because they were in the wrong. You can't complain because she complained to Metro in order to get you in trouble. You were in the wrong. You want to know how you can't get in trouble if you're not doing anything wrong. Right? You can't get in trouble if you're not doing anything wrong. Here's what it is. Now, the turn of events. The crazy part about this story is that what happened is people wanted to call this lady racist. Natasha Tynes, oh, she's a racist. She's targeting black women. You know how hard it is for African American women. Blah 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 blah. You know that sad song that everyone likes to play. That's what blew my mind, because it comes out that the publisher talks about systematic racism, and because of this, we are no longer, publishing Natasha Tynes' book. She's going to have to find a different publisher. And I'm just like, I'm blown away by this. I don't know how race has anything to do with this scenario. I have nothing, no idea. Anytime it's a person of color. Now, black people, that should upset you. Just a side note here. That should upset you that they labeled you as a POC, person of color. Like, you're no longer a black person. You're now a person of color. And that doesn't mean black. That just means anyone who is a person of color. Muslim, Arab, Hindu, Hispanic. They grouped you in. You no longer even get autonomy. Drop her book. Fine. But to say they dropped it because of systematic racism and more racism and all that, that is retarded. Let me tell you this. That is going full retard. Do I think she should have gotten her book dropped and all that? No. For what? For what? I mean, if anything, like I said at the beginning of the video, who's in the wrong here? The Metro employee for eating. All in all, I think this story is dumb. I think the Metro employee is wrong, right? I think the person should absolutely be reprimanded. I don't care if she's an African-American, Hispanic. I don't care what her ethnicity is or her race, or her color. It doesn't matter. You're in the wrong, you're in the wrong. I think Natasha Tynes probably could have handled the situation differently. Because what it looked like she was just spiteful for the woman to telling her to mind your own business. But at the same time, Natasha Tynes, you can't put any blame on Natasha Tynes because she wasn't doing anything wrong. She wasn't. You want to say, oh, she shouldn't be snitching, she shouldn't mind her own business? Okay, you can say that. But if she doesn't mind her own business, now what? That's not against the law, right? So, I mean, the story is dumb. And for them to try and call her like a racist and all this, I think that is the bottom of the barrel. I mean, that is scraped in the bottom of the barrel, just foolishness. Anyways, guys, that's the video. Let me know what you guys think. Whether or not you believe Lucas, Natasha Tynes, she should have minded her own business. She needs to learn how to give a sister a break, okay? Or if you haven't believed, you know what? Was the employee in the wrong? Yes, she was in the wrong. Was Natasha Tynes in the wrong? I don't think she was in the wrong, but I think there was probably a better way she could have gone about handling the situation that wouldn't account for such a huge backlash, especially given in the times that we live in now. We're like, black people are a protected class. They can do no wrong. Like, come on, Natasha, you're a writer. You should have thought about how this was going to look and how this... Either or, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe. Oh, that fun stuff. Till next time, guys, be amazing. I first heard of this movie when I clicked on a video that was suggested in my news feed. It was a heavy-set girl. Some of you may see this video. She was heavy-set and she had an obnoxious sound, which meant she disagreed with this movie trailer. She made a loud burp sound. And I thought to myself, wow, she isn't doing this any justice. I go to check out the Loquisha movie trailer for myself. I said, let me go and do my own investigation work. So I'm looking at the trailer, and now I'm thinking to myself, what is all the commotion about? What is all the fuss about? Why wasn't this movie stopped in production? You mean to tell me an article, information, actors, actresses, background dancers didn't leak any information on a potential movie coming out called Loquisha? I find that quite interesting. Now you have...
wasting my time. It ain't about the money. Nah, I can hear what you say. I ain't finna do shit. It ain't about money. Bitch, you can miss me with it. Bitch, nigga, miss me with it. Turn. My shoes up to sit down. I show you Nigga, I'm pretty hard off. Head my show, nigga, no time. Put the race in the front row, nigga. Shit, why I'm part of that? No money, no comment. Don't be blowing me up, nigga, I ain't getting up. If it ain't about the money, and then you see you in your mind line, stop wasting my time. If it ain't about the money, nah, I can hear what you say, I ain't better do shit. If it ain't about the money, bitch, you can miss me with it. Bitch, nigga, miss me with it. Turn it. In the back of the lip, my shoes up to sit. Turn it. In the back of the lip, alright. My shoes up to sit. My shoes up
for generations now that are there subsidized. My sister and her husband, 2 kids, they're not rolling the dough, they're paying full market price. But the people that are in the subsidized housing, it's almost impossible for them to leave. I don't even blame them because they're paying next to nothing. And if they wanted to work more, they'd probably, and then get off the subsidies, they'd probably have to leave the building in the first place and go live somewhere worse. So we end up with this horrific catch-22. And again, I don't put this on race. It just seems to be affecting people of a certain race.
Yes, I think it's clear that there was a point in the late 60s and 70s where the welfare state was clearly incentivizing counterproductive behavior disproportionately among black people. I think the reason I think we need a welfare state. I think there's really no free market, there's no capitalist economy in the world that doesn't have one, because they're just, and you know, people's jobs are being taken by automation, and that's only going in one direction. And we clearly need a welfare state, and we need one that doesn't incentivize counterproductive behavior, and we haven't always had that. And
when you say welfare state, you mean some sort of social safety net?
That's what I mean, yes.
Okay. Because I think people, when you say welfare state, I think people have a different sort of connotation.
Perhaps, yeah. I mean I mean something that catches the people who really can't help themselves, who can't trade their skills for money in the market. Yeah.
So then, how do we untether the issue of people that are now stuck in that machine, where every time you talk about it, you're called a racist?
No, I mean, it is extremely pernicious, because I think it's clear that the welfare state, the way it was rolled out in the 60s and 70s, had bad effects for black people. Right? It's hard to fully explain the decline in 2-parent homes without noticing that a black mother in the early 70s stood to lose money by getting married to a guy, right? Because of the perverse.
Out of control. Arena bet big, get in between your damn feet. The prognosis, those things blend the bends like Twizzlers. Niggas thinking so hurt, what's under that stick? Who filling them with octane? Got them gassed up, about to get blasted up, son. The last one was the mother brother Mr. Arena when he kissed him at the pit. Made his eyes shut. I'm down in 8-bit, the eyes smoke paint, rap terror, full chrome and terror. Street time by the mirrors, the distance conspicuous. Bad boy system, now the crime ridiculous. My rap line just like landmines. No step to rule, black suit still the rule. So when they make it ill, you might be in the click. Kicked up, I have my honey still bustin'.
In the middle of the day now, baby, I think of only you. Yeah, oh yeah, never think I'm gonna moment, baby. They used to thinking of me. Ooh, yeah. Oh, I can't wait for the day and we can be together. I can't leave you alone.
that's just what I do. Just put me anywhere on the map with a backpack strap, still I bet I do. Bet I flow, bet I rip this beat, bet I feel that soul, bet I go, bet I bitch these niggas like Frank. Sit down, bro.
Like a bandit, like a bandit. I got paper girl, the Lamborghini, with the fighting kicks. You never seen it, so get it shouted. We talking like this, and if I'm wrong, and I know what you want.
It's your average consumer, and I got an awesome start to my gamer paradise by shopping for furniture on Amazon Prime. Amazon's AR tool helped me with the design and layout, and now my new gaming room is starting to look amazing. Shop on Amazon Prime.
This summer, dive into something different. Bon & Viv Spike Seltzer. Refreshing, light, with a hint of fruity flavor.